Welcome, Internet, to another episode of the show. What's the show called? Cold Iron. Oh, we lost Jo. She ran away. That's cool. Good start! Cold Iron's so great, even the players don't want to be here. This is episode 13 of Cold Iron. You will notice we have a slightly smaller group than normal. We are down Io, which I knew about, apparently, but I forgot, and Og, who disappeared last time and will join us at some point in the future, when Heather is less busy. So, here we are.
Being popular. It's just us, the people with dedication.
Yes.
The ones that matter anyways.
This is the most dedicated group. The short girls and the elf on a mission to send a letter. We'll see if that happens.
It's going to be really exciting today, guys.
Before we get started, I actually want to shout out, I see a bunch of people in the chat that we just met on Wednesday from the Dice Ministry. They were super nice. We rated their channel, and then they talked a lot about all of our stuff, which was really great. And so I want to shout them out. They have a show tomorrow by the sounds of it. Nat 1, I think it's called. I gotta scroll back. At 1 p.m. MST. Is that Mountain Standard Time? I don't know. I'm so Ontario. I don't know any of the time zones. Anyway, Dice Ministry. Thanks for showing up in our chat. It was fun to meet you on Wednesday. Other things, we launched Queer Questers. That was really exciting. If you didn't check it out, you should. That's going to be every Wednesday. We broke channel records because gay sells, which also makes me feel like we should tell you all that Cold Iron is also super queer. We just don't talk about it that much. So, give us money too would be great. And you can give us money by dropping some money in our tip jar at the bottom of the screen there, or you can subscribe and tell all your friends about us, because that was fun. Yeah, and as per usual, we are sponsored by The Deck of Many, who make these fun 5e reference cards that I use. So, announcements. That's all I got. Probably. We're going to experiment with a new break structure today, which I was going to remind my players, and then forgot. Unless I did, and then I forgot that I forgot. Anyway, we're going to take breaks on the hour. Twice, basically, instead of just one in the middle, so we can all pee a lot more. Or get water. I got nothing. I'm real tired today, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, no, for real. Let's get started. When we last left off, you had gone on a mission from the mayor that you were all very suspicious of. Gone to help fix the bridge that was broken. At the bridge, you found some kobolds who were fixing the bridge, which is normal. And you also found a dire hare and some wolves. And you fought it. And we ended at the end. You had been successful over the dire hare. It now lays in pieces. I believe Fleas was already skinning it. And
That is so many merkins. So many merkins.
Yeah, I mean,
You say gleefully. She was gleefully.
she was gleefully.
You know how many lap
Carving it
dances
up.
I'm gonna get?
And we're just gonna spend the whole time at the Naughty Gnome. That's what's gonna happen. So you look around and you realize that you no longer see Io either. You don't know when she disappeared or where she went. She just seems to be gone.
Is she chasing her tail somewhere? I look around.
What is with this place? I feel like I feel like I made the wrong decision to come here, to be honest. I'm certainly not getting done what I need to get done.
What are you here for?
Stuff. Secret stuff.
Why don't you go do it?
Because you guys keep fucking dragging me into killing slash climbing slash hallways. We could have gone down the hallway, but no.
Is that what you're here for, to go down the hallway?
No, I'm here because I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty special and I have special things to do. I'm not role playing very well today. Sorry.
I heard that about you, that you were special.
Not short wagon special.
Just gonna quietly sit here writing my freaking letter while these two do whatever it is they're doing.
I'm still hacking away at the dyer hair. I'm gonna chop up on the meat, and if there's any, what is it, gnomes or who kobolds, I'm gonna give the meat to the kobolds. I'm gonna butcher it for them, and
Okay.
I'm gonna take the fur for myself.
Because merkin.
Lap dances. That's why.
All right. It seems like a good time to inform all of our new viewers. We have a number of new viewers this week that I can see. That the economy of Winteroak is based on trade, not on money. Hence for merkins. Fun facts. Anyways, Kay, the kobolds happily take your meat. They have, with the help of Io before you arrived, pretty much finished the... Really? Take your meat is what set you up.
So bad.
They happily receive your meat? I don't know how to say that. They're grateful for your meat.
I've got meat to share. You know where my hut is.
Oh my god, you might want to wash that first.
So the meat goes to the kobolds. They're very happy about it. And the bridge is almost finished, and all of the kobolds leave except for one, who just stands there looking at you.
Okay. Is he like, you know what, I'm gonna go up to him and be like, can I help you?
You're nice.
I'm looking over my shoulder at the rest of the party. Clearly this one does not know me.
The rest of the party is already walking away.
Oh, okay. Clearly this... Hey! Guys, where are you going?
We live here. We're going home.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, fine. I'll go do my thing then.
Can I look around for signs of Io? I mean, I know that you said she sort of disappeared, but I'd like to look and see if I can get any sense of where she went.
Yeah, sure. Make a survival check to see if you can track her. You see some vaguely large cat prints heading off into the woods. You know that it's not uncommon for Io to also, much like Og, just kind of go off into the woods for a while on their own. They're both kind of loners.
Is that what we're calling it? Loners?
Well, what would you call it?
Annoying?
Wow, tell us how you really feel.
Okay, well,
So they're heading like north out of the town into the woods.
do we all see that, or is it just Jory?
Just Jory.
I guess I could call your attention to it.
Hey.
Do you see something?
Okay, no, this would be a good point. So I'll sort of get everybody's attention, and everybody, all two of you, asked, did Io mention to either of you where she was going?
She had her meeting in the woods 2 days from now.
What? A meeting?
With the light.
You have to fucking schedule a meeting with the light? Oi, this place.
All right. I mean, I know that this is something she does sometimes. Should we follow her to make sure she's okay? Are we trusting that she's Io and she'll be fine?
She's Io. She goes into the wilderness often by herself. Or not.
Okay. Well, maybe let's just keep an ear out in case you hear anything that sounds like she may need our help.
All right. So you're standing there. This kobold is still standing looking at you.
Yeah, like, what is this do? What is this? Is it a male or a female? Can I tell?
Roll survival to see how much you know about kobolds.
Okay. This is a 20, yes?
Yes.
I don't know very much.
Plus your
at all.
survival modifier there.
I don't know anything about kobolds. I can guarantee that.
All right. Then you have no idea.
Okay.
It's just a
It's
little. You know, it's
thing.
white kobold, and it's staring
Okay.
at you.
It's what?
And it's staring at you.
All right. I'm just gonna like ask it again. Like, do you need help or something? Or
Do you need help?
oh my god. I need help not throttling you. No, I'm fine right now. Do you actually maybe you can answer a question. Can you answer questions?
I think so. Would you
Okay.
like me to answer a question?
I would if it's gonna be coherent and cogent and stuff like that. Don't give me any mumbo jumbo.
I'm standing behind the kobold at this point, just going,
What is the magical aura that surrounds this place, and where does it come from? Like, is there a source to it?
Oh, I don't know. We're just here to fix the town.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
It doesn't stop us from coming and going.
What doesn't stop you from coming and going?
The magical aura thing.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be hiding the town or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Your knowledge of this is great and vast, and I thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to be of service.
Is there anything that I can do to help you?
No.
All right, I'm going to turn you over to Jory, because if I don't, I'm going to rip your head off. Jory?
take a second to compose myself because I assume I just imagine that I've been standing behind here, barely containing laughter this whole time, trying to communicate with kobolds. Is pointless.
Fuck, man. Well, you could have told me that before.
It was too fun to watch this happen in real time.
No, if I was gonna, like, yeah, I would have stolen from him, but he probably would have just given me everything, and it would have been goddamn pebbles anyway. Useless.
Oh, they don't have anything worth stealing.
Useless.
Okay. So I will look at the kobold, who seems to be expecting something. Is that fair to say? Just sort of standing around expectantly?
Yeah, actually, both Fleas and Jory, why don't you roll, history, and we'll see how much you know about what's happening with the kobolds, having been around.
I got a 15.
Okay.
15.
17.
All right, yeah, so you are both aware that the kobolds, serve, or are supposed to be serving a white dragon that lives in the mountains somewhere. But the dragon has, or silver dragon? I don't remember. I said they're white. White dragon. The dragon has no use for the kobolds. And so these kobolds are wandering around without any kind of master to serve, and so they come into the town to do menial work because it makes them happy.
All right. I am going to... Oh, I don't have anything like fun in my pockets. I'm going to look over at Perny and sort of gesture encouragingly with my hand and say, I think maybe now would be a good time to give the kobolds some of those nice flower petals you got the other day. You know, as a token of our appreciation for all their help in the town.
Okay, I'll look at Jory like, I can't believe that this is happening and that I'm doing this. I cannot get out of this town fast enough. And then I will pull some of those flowers, petals, and possibly mixed in with crumbs and dirt and sand, and give them to the kobold reverently, like this. We appreciate you.
Kobold puts his little hands up. Not very far. It's shorter than you, but not that much shorter. And
Is that even possible?
It takes... The kobolds are about like 2 feet tall, so...
Okay.
So it takes your little petals and stuff and says thank you, and it like kind of tucks them down into a pouch, and then it continues to stand there.
I give it the meat. Its portion of the meat.
It eagerly accepts its portion of the meat.
Look, kid, what do you want?
Oh, I just want to help you.
What do we need help with?
Whatever you need help with, I'll help you.
Let's go down the hallway. Jory? You know, the hallway.
I don't think we should bring this thing with us, though.
Why? What's it gonna do?
Get killed immediately.
Make
Okay.
a lot of noise. I don't know. I mean, we can bring it if we want somebody to carry our shit, I guess.
Huh? Mule? Yes?
All right. You know what, Perny? If you would like somebody to carry your stuff for you, feel free to invite the kobold along.
All the flower petals, whatever else you have.
Well, I have a lot of good stuff, and I'm not gonna give it to that thing. Look, man, I'm just like, he's not gonna help us with where Io is. Og is turned into a fucking bush somewhere. Or something. And like, no one is like taking the hint about what I want to do, so I'm just trying to get us going.
Okay, so I will pull the letter that I was writing before out of my bag and turn back to the kobold and crouch down, because I am quite a lot taller than these things, and speak to him sort of on eye level. I have a very, very important mission for you.
Can you do anime eyes? Because that would be.
I need you to take this letter, and I need you to bring it to those goblin merchants that are in the woods. You know the ones. You should know where they are. They're there every... I don't know.
They're there.
You know, they're there all the time.
With the carts. The ones that walk around with the carts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. You need to bring this to them and tell them to bring it into Bellisk. They'll know what to do with it.
Okay, I can do that.
And I'm just going to, very quickly before I hand off the letter, write instructions on the back of the envelope, not for the kobold, but for the goblins that he's going to hand it off to, because he's not going to remember the rest of the instructions other than give it to the goblins.
All right. Yeah, okay. So, he reaches up for the letter and he takes it, tucks it in his little jacket, and then, like, immediately scurries off.
Godspeed, little buddy. Don't die.
All right, so what now?
Should
Can
we
go,
find?
like, divine intervention or like a Deus Ex Machina or something? 'Cause what are we doing?
Should we try to find Vasilia?
Oh, we lost Joe. Oh.
Okay, well, we have options. We have options. So we can either try and find Io, which is not, I mean, we trust her to be off on her own, or we could be investigating the train because we know that it's still kind of weird. I mean, we did see, yeah, I mean, to look maybe for more information about the train out in the woods. We could go back to the cave, yes, and go down the hallway.
But there's the boat that goes with the train. Something like that.
Yes, there's the boat that you can take from the lake down the river towards the train.
Vasilia seems to have disappeared anyway, so maybe we should go back to the train. Try to stop it from coming anywhere close to here.
Should we spend some? Basilius seems to. This Basilius dude, he just disappears like this often.
That's the fairy or whatever it was we brought into. That looks like a human. We don't know it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew it a little bit.
No.
Oh.
Are we worried about this person?
Yeah, I'm like, should we go find it?
Well, it's stirring up the town. Everyone thinks there's a human in town because of Basilia.
We probably shouldn't do anything until we've spoken with Og. So why don't we head back to town, see if we can find Og, and then figure out where we're going to go from there. We do still have issues with we don't know who to trust inside the town, so maybe let's not go wandering around telling our plan all over the streets again.
But that was the best part of watching them wander around. Yeah, I think. I think we should go look for Vasilius.
I think we should go back to the inn, and maybe the innkeeper knows, or I don't know. We need to check the human. Maybe get her out of here. She's stirring up the humans too much, or stirring up the human hatred in the town a little much. So
I agree.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't want to like make too big a deal of it, but let's go back to the hallway because it looked like fun. God knows we
It did look like fun.
Okay, so into town for Vasilia, or into the caves for the hallway, or looking for Og.
No, fuck Og.
Okay, so
Hey, would you? Okay, so out of character, my friends, would you read the chat that's about the hallway?
We just yeah. So Og went down the hallway and disappeared.
technically you don't know that.
Oh,
So I was kind of thinking, like,
I
just
thought
to
we did.
metagame a little bit, that if we investigated, like, if we went looking for Og, we might end up in the hallway.
oh, okay.
Metagaming!
Sorry, just I'm trying to get this thing like on some tracks here.
I love how
I'm
you
not-
cover your mouth like no one can hear you. No one can see your mouth.
That's not why I was doing that, but yeah, let's imagine. Let's just pretend.
Okay. I think it's time to get beer out. I'm just saying. I don't think we need a reason to go down the hallway. I just want to go down the hallway.
Oh my God, let's just go to the hallway then. Let's go somewhere.
Go.
Alright. Going to the hallway? Okay, so you're heading back towards the caves. Also north, the way that Io's tracks went.
Oh, should we follow them?
They go to the hallway. Or they go to the
Let's
caves,
go.
anyways.
Let's go to the fucking hallway. Good God.
You
let's do
follow
something.
Io as you're heading back to the caves. Your plan to finally go investigate the hallway. I need to get my notes on how you get to the hallway. You notice that Io's tracks go all the way to the caves and then disappear. And you are
I still have some meat left, so we know there's a giant rat in the main part. So I don't speak rat, but I'm just gonna put the meat out in front of me and say, "Don't kill us."
all right. So the first room is actually empty. The first room you go back into has the fire pit and some empty bottles from people who obviously come here to dig around. The second room has the one remaining rat. It peeks up from behind some of the rocks and looks at you and obviously recognizes you.
And I toss it to the side and go, "Eat that."
And it scampers off to eat the meat while giving you dirty looks because you're back here again.
Who has dark vision?
Not me.
Not you? You're tripping around in the middle of us then. I'll go in the lead.
All right,
And
so
bitching. Don't forget I'm bitching.
from the room there are 3 exits, right? So you had the one on the left where you fought. So 3 exits. One on the left. You had 2 and one on the right. I remember you did different things and I moved things around. So one had the skeletons that you fought. One you stuck your
And the
head
screaming
in.
mushrooms.
And the screaming mushrooms. Yep. When you stuck your head in and saw the ghost and just noped the fuck out of there. And then there was the final room with the pond in the middle where you got the obelisk shard. And that is the one that is on the left. The room to the left is the obelisk shard one that has the hallway on it. I need to draw myself a map.
So obviously we're gonna go left.
Yeah, so you head into the obelisk shard room. And sorry, I'm just drawing myself a map really quickly. Because I have to keep track of what we're doing now. And you can see, you got across the pond, you can see where Io scratched the shard out, and you can pass the hallway. You see the little narrow hallway entrance.
Before going down, I'd like to listen for anything.
Okay, make a perception check.
Alrighty. 18.
Yeah, so you hear some water dripping, but that's about it.
Dripping from a ceiling, or is it dripping from in a pool, or?
It sounds more
can
like
I
from the
take my
ceiling,
fingers?
kind of dripping down, onto the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna go enter quietly and with my bow drawn.
Okay, so the hallway is very narrow, just enough room for one person at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna put the longbow away, and I'm gonna draw both short swords.
Okay. All right, and you start to head down. What
Yeah,
are you doing, Perny and Jory?
I think I'm gonna go between the two of them because that way I can protect both of them. So I'm gonna take
All right.
I'm gonna take out my daggers, etc., and I'll follow behind.
Okay.
About, a nice safe distance, in case she falls and I need to get her.
Right. Okay. Cool.
We have not had a short rest since last session, correct?
Correct.
How are you very damaged right now?
No?
Okay.
for once.
Oh, was it Io getting all the damage last time?
Oh no, I was on the verge of death at one point, but somebody helped me.
Oh,
And then we had a rest.
Okay.
No,
Maybe
I was
we should've-
asking because of wild shape. I was going to go scout ahead in a cave appropriate shape, but I do not have any uses of wild shape left until we have a rest.
Oh, we should have had a long rest before we went anywhere then. I was
Well-
trying to go home.
Now
I
you have to
suggested
live
the
with your
town.
decisions.
It's fine. I have more uses than just turning into animals that do nothing. Not
Yeah,
that
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 cat-
happens
that cat-
every session.
That cat form was really useful last time.
Yeah. I mean, you stood there with the best of them.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Worst druid ever. Okay, so I'm at the I am at the back of the group. In my defense, I was not always a druid. I'm gonna stand at the back of the group, just making sure that nothing is coming after us. And how long does my snare last? A while, I think. Sorry, so Fleas and Perny have both gone into the hallway?
Yes.
Are we really all going to crowd into this incredibly tiny space? That seems like a poor choice.
What else do you want us to do? We're here.
I-
Let's do this.
I know. I'm just...
You're killing me.
It's okay. You guys go. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna just hang back a couple feet and just keep an ear out. Make sure that you guys are getting through safely before we all crowd through at the same time.
Is it that tight? Like is it the like you have to go in sideways or
No, it's wide enough that like some of the bigger people can like squeeze through. Like someone like Og would be kind of like rubbing their shoulders along the side going forward, but there is enough room to sort of walk forward, but you can't go 2 by 2, and it's pretty tight.
Whatever.
I can't
Go,
remember.
please, go.
Is a goblin small or is it medium?
Goblin
I think
is
it's small.
small.
Okay. Not that I want to be beside anyone right now, but okay.
No, I'm
Alright,
gonna
go
hang back about 20 feet.
I'm gonna look
and then I'll
behind
follow
and
behind.
notice the great hero of the trees back there hanging out, and I'm just gonna look forward and say, "Please, you and me, baby, let's go."
You know it. Let's go.
All right, short girls making their way down.
Howdy.
And you notice it seems like pretty like flat at first, but then it's starting to gradually slope down as you walk, and you walk 50 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet down this hallway. And it's damp.
Okay.
And there's
Is it getting
bugs.
wetter?
Is it getting wetter? No, it's not getting wetter. The same amount of wetness.
Okay. There are bugs.
Yeah, you know, like you would find in a cavern, bugs.
All right. And
At about
Yeah, it's
200 feet, it starts to widen. Still sloping downwards, but it starts to widen and you're no longer quite so cramped.
Is it
Oh,
as
thank
dark as it
God.
was?
Yeah, it's still just as dark.
well, I can't do anything without Fleas going first, so I'm kind of waiting on her.
Guys, do you think I should scout ahead and then tell you what's going on, or what do you want to do?
She's in the back. We can't even see her anymore.
I can
Just
see her.
go.
She's just over there.
Did you follow them at all, Jory, or did you stay
I
at the
did. I
entrance?
said I was hanging back
about
about 20 feet.
20 feet, okay.
And I'm keeping a
A
keeping
firm
my
hand on
attention
my shoulder.
behind us as well. Hey, I don't think I've ever put an unwanted hand on your shoulder. I might be the only one who has.
I haven't either. Short girl's
Sorry.
gonna do what short girl's gonna do.
Call back. Call back. Okay, do you want to scout? Yeah, sure. You're the
All right, I'll
scouter.
scout ahead.
Go crazy.
I'm gonna scout ahead. I'm gonna see what's the what.
All right. So you make your way into a kind of ovally egg-shaped room that's probably about 50 feet wide and like 75 feet long, kind of an ovally shape. And it has a few pools. It's kind of similar to the shard room, the room where you found the shard. And you actually do notice some glimmering bits of shards on the wall. And you easily identify one exit on where you're coming in from on the right. And that's about all you can see.
I'd like to cast my primeval awareness. And I get to sense any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead if they're present within a mile of me. Or 6 miles, because it is in my favorite terrain. Well, I guess not. We're in a cave. Does that include... Because my favorite terrain is forests, so I guess not.
No. Yeah, this doesn't count as your favorite terrain. So
okay, so a mile.
A mile. No. No, you don't sense any of those.
Oh. Okay.
That was a very telling no.
Yeah.
That's the no of, oh shit, I'm mapping a dungeon off the top of my head while we do this.
We couldn't take the boat adventure that was prepared already. Thanks, guys. Okay, that was a spell slot, and I have one left because we didn't go to sleep. And I go back and tell them it's fine. Let's go, and it's a room.
Okay.
So we're going for it. I'm assuming.
Okay, into the room that you had just scouted out. 3 small puzzles, the glimmery glitz of obelisk shards in the walls.
Hey guys, if we take more of this obelisk stuff back, what do you think? Do we get something for it? Would they be like? Would they? What am I trying to say? So that we wouldn't have to come back at a later date when someone loses the one we just brought them?
It would be worth taking some while we're here, yes.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to do that, it's easy enough to find it. It's around. These, there's more of it, but they're not those, like, fist-sized shards. They're a little bit smaller, and you have to chisel them out of the wall.
Can you sell this stuff? I'm asking for a friend.
You could trade it.
No, I don't mean here. I mean, like, somewhere cool or better.
This place is quite cool.
Like Bellis, can I trade it or trade it? God, I'm being brainwashed. Can you sell it in Bellis?
What? Oh.
Neither Jory or you, Perny, from your time you spent there, you didn't see any of this in Balisk. Doesn't mean it's not there, but neither of you saw it.
So it's either useless or incredibly rare. So I'm going to take some and secret it away.
All right. So you have to try and chisel it out of the wall then.
Okay.
So...
I will also attempt to chisel some out of the wall.
Okay, so...
I'll keep watch.
You can... Does anyone have any kind of useful tools for this?
Yes. I have... whoops. I have adventuring gear. I feel like that would be helpful. No, I have a crowbar. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so you can go ahead and make a strength or intelligence check, your choice, to try and get it out with your crowbar.
I think I'm gonna use intelligence.
Okay.
15.
That is exactly what you needed. Just with a little bit of work, you just find the right spot and pop it out. What about you, Jory?
I do not have a crowbar, but I have a file, a metal file.
Sure. Yeah.
Or
okay.
my scimitar. Not the scimitar.
Yeah, a metal
leave the hand
file.
today.
A metal file will do it. Same for you. You can choose either a strength or an intelligence check to try and get it out with the metal file.
I mean, definitely intelligence.
And yes, she can see what she's doing because I forgot it was dark.
Yeah.
That's why.
I can see what I'm doing because I have my torch. I have a torch. It's lit.
There we go.
19.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. You are able to get a piece out as well. You have like, I don't know, like something like that big, you know, right in there. Just for you, please. That's about the size of the shard that you both managed to get out of the wall.
You guys are killing me. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that into my pack.
I don't even have to do it anymore now. Just everyone just goes there. Great.
I'm gonna blame you though forever.
I'm eating fries. I don't know.
All right, so you're in the room. You've found some shards. There's an entrance to your, like, or an exit, I guess, from this room, besides the one you came in, to your right.
And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna scout ahead. I'm gonna scout ahead while they're doing that, so save some time.
Okay.
So
So
quietly, stealthily.
you want to
listening.
do it stealthily?
Yep.
Roll that stealth.
I will. 15.
Yeah, okay. No one knows you're coming. Not too far down the hallway, there are, like, openings on the left and the right. A little bit further down, there's another opening on the right, and then the hallway comes to a bit of a dead end.
A bit of a dead end?
Well, a dead end.
Okay. Let's take one on the right.
Yeah, I'll go back and just say there's too many options. Let's go together.
Okay. I'll be like, that's good. I take my torch and follow Fleas. Motioning to Jory, come on. If there's anything, it's ahead, not behind.
I will follow behind, but still,
20 feet.
still pay attention to what's behind us, just in case.
Oh my god. So as we're walking, I'm gonna be like, please.
What?
Is she always like this?
Like what?
You know.
Like Jory? That's
Yeah.
Jory.
Okay.
It's Jory.
Careful.
Just checking. Molasses.
Let's go.
Okay, we're going. Let's go.
First room.
The first one on the right?
Yeah.
Okay, it is a really small room. It has some more shards, and sort of directly across from that is an opening to another room.
Oh my god! Is this just like... I feel like this is a joke labyrinth. Labyrinth.
Are more flowers at the end?
Continue on in that room.
Okay. So you go through the door. It opens up to a bigger room. Make a perception check.
17.
Yes.
Okay. You see 3 skeletons.
Are they hanging out or are they in piles?
They're hanging out. They're shuffling around, fighting. One giant rat.
Can I see if there's an exit in this room?
Yes, there is one towards the northwest.
Who's winning the fight? And can we all see this now? Because we're behind her, right?
Yeah, so you can all see it now. You come in, and also I'm sure that Fleas, like, points at it or something.
Who's winning?
Make a perception check to see if you can figure out who's winning.
Okay. Oops. Okay, that just went to a wrong place. 17.
It looks like the rat is winning.
The rat is winning?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Okay, I'm gonna sheath my swords and bring out my bow and hide and attack the skeleton.
me too.
All right. Let's roll initiative then.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Oh my god. Seven.
22.
Make me look bad, please.
That's what I'm here for.
Jory?
17.
Okay, so Fleas, you get a shot off to start with your. I'll give you like a surprise round. They didn't notice that you were there. So go ahead and make that attack on one of the skeletons.
So I am using my, where is it? Dread Ambusher. So this gives me 2 attacks and it's at advantage. It's a 19. That is 26. Round 1. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. And damage for that guy. Oh, that's a big whopping 4.
All right.
And I get another attack.
Okay, go ahead. You gonna do it on the same skeleton?
Yep. And that is a 13.
That hits. That's exactly what you need to hit the skeleton.
Whew. Ooh, that's better. That is 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay, that skeleton falls down into a pile of bones.
Not more bones.
It's gone. You slayed it.
It did.
Vanquished.
Yes, it's vanquished. Okay, and now we're gonna. So that was a surprise round for you. You're top of the round of the actual combat, so you get to go again.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna hide first, and then I'm gonna attack. That is a 17 on my hide.
Yep, that's good. You
All
find
right.
some like rocks, some stalagmites.
Stalagmites.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really do so well, but that is a 15. Oh, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that is 5.
Okay. 5 points of damage on another skeleton. Cool. Now it's the skeleton's turn. That one that you just hit is not happy with you. It's going to turn around and make a short bow attack against you. Does a 19 hit you?
It does. This is my first damage.
Really? In the whole game? Wow.
I'm really good at hiding.
That is 5 points of piercing damage to you, as the skeleton does not fall for your tricks.
I will next time.
The other skeleton is going to continue attacking the rat with a short sword. It hits the rat. And does 4 points of damage to the rat. Alright. Jory.
How many skeletons were there?
There were
There's two
3. One is now a pile of bones.
So 2 and a rat, and the rat is winning.
Yes. The 2 that remain don't look super great.
I am going to cast Thorn Whip on the rat and
On the
try and
rat.
pull it away from the skeleton.
Okay. Do they have to make a save for that? I don't remember what Thorn Whip does. No, you make an attack.
Uh, 15.
On the rat, that hits.
So I assume it is not larger than large.
No, the rat is regular. It's a giant rat, but it's
It's regular
Small.
sized giant
it's
rat.
small.
All right, so I pull it toward me. It ends up coming about 10 feet closer.
Yep.
And it takes 4 damage.
Okay. 4 damage on the rat, and with that, you actually murder the rat.
Rat kebab.
So you pull a dead rat 10 feet towards you.
More murking!
Anything else, Troy? No? Alright. Perny, you are up. There are 2 not looking super good skeletons.
Yep, and how far away are they?
Like 15 feet, 20 feet maybe?
Okay, well, I'm going to take out my bow, and then I am going to... I'm going to use hide, and then attack the farthest one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, so proud of you.
So roll for your hide.
And that is...
Stealth.
Yeah, thank you. 17?
Oh, yeah. So you find a different stalagmite across the way from Fleas to duck in behind, the benefit of being small. And then, yeah, go ahead and make your attack
At advantage.
at
2 dice.
advantage because you are hiding.
So my first roll was 19.
Okay.
Natural 19.
So you can roll a second time and see if you get the natural 20.
I got another natural 19.
All right. So that's gonna hit. Even it doesn't matter without your bonus. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Which is a...
It's whatever it is for your bow. D&D Beyond. Oh my god, I have so many D&D Beyond tabs open right now. Oh, hold
Probably
on.
D6.
I have cards. A D6?
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Short
Mine's a
bow,
three,
right?
isn't
You're
it?
using a short bow? Yeah, it's a D6. Plus your dexterity modifier.
Six.
6. All right. And with that, you fell another skeleton. Only one skeleton remains. The rat is dead. Party, you took your turn. Back to Fleas.
Okay, I'm gonna hide and then I'm gonna attack it again.
Yep, go for it.
That. That is 11 on my hiding.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say that's fine. It's pretty dark in here, so.
And that is a 23.
All right. That definitely hits.
All right. Oh, 4 damage.
It's still enough to fell the last skeleton because they were not in good shape. And so with that, all 3 skeletons and the rat are down, and I think now is a good time to take our first break. Just finished some combat, so we're gonna break for a hard 10 minutes, no longer than 10 minutes, maybe earlier if we're all back, and we will see everyone shortly. Thanks for watching. See you in 10 minutes. And hello! We are back from our break. I looked up ways to kill my players. I went pee, like I said I was going to. All very exciting things. Isn't everybody happy to know this information? So when we left off, you had just murdered 3 skeletons and a rat that were fighting each other.
Because that's what we do. Take advantage of other people fighting.
And kill things that weren't even trying to hurt us.
Does the pelt of the rat look shabby, or is it a young rat?
It's in pretty good condition, actually.
Is this a marketable rat?
Yeah, I know that there's a certain dancer that really prefers the skin of a rat rather than maybe a hare. Well, the hair is really soft. I start touching my fur, and then I'm gonna start carving up the rat.
I'm gonna shudder and look away.
You
Alright,
want me to roll
Jory? Nah, you've done this enough. You can just do it. Jory, what are you doing? No idea.
Being John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. What am I doing? I'm gonna look around the room really quickly, see if there's anything worth taking, even as a little memento.
There's more stones.
And I would love to know if there's anything that I should know about these caves.
Okay, so you look around, make a investigation check.
15.
You see stuff.
You find some bottles, whereas the other caves haven't had much sign of anyone. You're starting to see signs of maybe creatures that lived here, so you find some bottles filled with a strange liquid. 3 bottles. The liquid is blue.
Ooh. Liquid is blue?
Mhm.
Is it sake? Is it sake?
Why don't you test it?
Who, me?
All right.
Oh,
sense
and
what
for
that
your
is, though.
no.
Don't-
For your
Don't drink liquids that you have just found.
for knowing
That's a
about the
conversation I
caves
had with my
thing.
students 3 days ago.
Oh. For knowing about the caves, roll a history check.
20.
So you know that these caves have always been there, naturally occurring caves. There have been stories over time of creatures moving in and expanding them, mining them, going deeper into the earth and spreading the caves further as well.
Nothing but anything you necessarily being inside, other than these shards, though.
Yeah, no. But again, you do feel like it's likely, because you knew that creatures moved in, that there must be things living down here somewhere.
I'm gonna look for signs for fellow goblins, feral goblins.
All right, roll a survival check with advantage for looking for your own kind.
My folks! Maybe there's some of them left. Ooh, that's a 2. Oh, I will take that. That is a 23.
Yeah, no, you don't. There's nothing that screams goblin to you, at least not in this area.
Okay. Let's go on.
Yes, there was a door along the northwest.
I do want to take the bottles of unidentified liquid, though, and keep
Okay.
them.
So 3 bottles of blue liquid. I should write that down before I forget. All right. And you head towards the northwest door.
Yep. And stealth and check. Yep.
Okay,
Do the whole
so
thing.
stealth. And what are you checking?
Well, I'm just listening for noises.
Okay.
And
Yep, so you get up to the door, you don't hear any noises.
okay. And I rolled a 17 on stealth.
Yep, no one sees ya.
Cool. I go forth.
You walk in. As you walk in, I like that she killed the video but left the audio for the loveliness of that sneeze. Okay, as you walk in, you are hit by a giant boulder that comes flying by. Make a dexterity, please, make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Yikes. That is a 24.
All right, you manage to jump out of the way as this boulder, rolls by, and as you look, you realize that you listened for sounds, but you didn't look closely at the tripwire that you hit as you walked through the door.
Fair enough.
Oh, shit. That's gonna be embarrassing.
Well, I didn't get hit.
Too
Watch your feet there, Perny.
Thanks.
There's a little rope.
Can I do a check for cantrip, or trap? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, check for traps in the room.
She says a little late.
So that would be like a perception check most of
Yeah.
the time.
16.
Yeah, you peer in, careful, not to hit this tripwire, that had already been triggered. But you don't see anything. The room seems clean. Nothing jumps out to you.
Okay. So then I motion to Fleece to go ahead.
Thanks. Maybe I'll find another one with my foot.
So as you enter this room, it is unlike any of the other caverns you've been in at this point in time. It is very square, as if someone has created this one. And in the room is a large rug in the middle of the floor, and a large table, and about 6 small creature-sized chairs, perfect for Perny and Fleas-sized creatures.
Does it look like it's set up for musical chairs?
You know what? You could totally play musical chairs.
I'm not gonna go forward until our wonderful trap checker goes in front of me. After you, Perny.
Perny already sort of checked for traps poking her head in the room,
okay.
so.
Oh, okay. I go in, and I'm not gonna take a seat, although it's very tempting.
Okay. You go in the room.
I am in the room.
Riveting play.
Well, I'm gonna follow her and put my hand on her shoulder.
Okay. You put your hand on the shoulder. I'll also
please.
say along the sort of western side of the room is a large cabinet.
A large cabinet.
A large cabinet.
And I'm going to veer towards the cabinet.
All
And
right.
pick its pockets.
No.
Yep, you walk right up to that cabinet.
And should I check it Do I check it specifically for like traps or whatever?
You can if you would like to.
I think I would like to.
All right, I'm gonna make this one an investigation check because you're looking at it, you know, trying to figure it out.
Okay. 15.
No, doesn't appear trapped. Looks like a regular cabinet.
All right. Well, I still have all my fingers. I can afford to lose one. I'm going to liberate it, not loot. Liberate.
All right. So you open the kind of double doors at the bottom that are closest to you, and inside you see a bunch of dishware, plates and glasses.
Did you say there was a table?
All metal. Yeah, there's a table.
Oh, I
All
thought they were
metal?
just chairs. Sorry.
Is there anything on the table? Like, was there?
No, dust?
Okay, so it looks unused.
Yes.
Is there dust on the plates?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as much. They're partly covered, but there's some dust and some cobwebs.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and inform the party that it looks like a very boring dining room in here. It looks like a very
You want to play Tea Party or something? Let's keep going.
yeah. Let's move along.
All right. Well, there's nowhere else to go in this room that you can see. It looks like, you know, it's all just a room, one room.
I'm gonna take a plate. I need.
All right. It's like a tin plate, you know, good for the
Oh,
campfire.
Can you check
all
for
right.
like it seems odd to come all the way down here for a fucking dining room.
I guess
feel
I
like,
could cast detect magic.
yeah, or something like there's a magic door or a secret hidden thing or
Well, you didn't say you were looking for secret doors.
who, me?
No, you.
Yeah. I know, but I'm saying it now, like maybe we should look for secret doors. Is she laughing at me? I can't tell. I feel like Sheldon.
All right.
Sarcasm?
Jory, did you say you were detecting magic? Okay. So you cast it. Nothing in the room lights up.
Okay, well that'll stay active. So do we head back and choose a different path then? There was another path at one point, was there not?
Yeah, there's two
Unless we didn't
doors.
split up.
Because we barely can now. There's like 3 of us.
Didn't stop me last time.
Okay, yeah, let's go back and choose the other room. Maybe it's a bedroom.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Maybe it's a wine cellar. Who knows? This place is like extremely disappointing.
Okay, so you head back out of the boring dining room, through the dead skeleton room, back into the tiny room that had nothing in it, and into the hallway. Directly across from you is another door, and there's one, like, on the same side of the wall as you further down.
Before we leave the skeleton room, I kick the bones around, just
All
to
right.
be sure.
You kick them. They're dead.
Good. I continue on.
All right, so you make it to the hallway. What are you doing?
Well,
Perny, maybe you want to go first?
yeah, like let's do some trap checking and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
where? You're in the hallway. There's the one door across from you and the one on the same side as you further down.
Oh,
The hallway's already been, like, Fleece has already been down the hallway, so.
yeah. You want to go left or right, guys?
Your choice.
Left.
All right, we'll go left.
All right, so that's the one directly across from you.
Yes.
All right, so you walk up to the door.
Okay, I'm going to check the door for traps.
All right, you check for traps. You check them.
I am checking. Check very badly. 8.
You don't see anything.
No kidding.
Looks like a normal door.
Great.
It's like that moment in Pitch Black when he says, looks clear, and it's most definitely not clear.
Okay, well, I'm going to open the door.
It's not really a door, it's just kind of an open entry.
Oh, it's opening? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So you go in?
Yeah.
Yep, it's...
But, you know,
yeah.
trepidatiously.
Got it. It's a little bit of a hallway, again. Maybe about 25 feet down. And at the end of the hallway, you see a light.
Is this like, I feel like this place was made by a badger with all these hallways. Hallway. Okay. Well. I'm gonna go down it, I guess.
All right.
Does one check for traps again, like in the hallway? Is that what one does?
You certainly can.
Okay. Hey, Fleas, should I check for traps? What do you think?
Always check for traps.
I'm checking for traps.
All right, roll to check for traps.
Oh my god. 6.
Don't see any traps.
You know, if we had that fucking kobold, I could toss him ahead.
He's
But
delivered a
no.
very important letter. Thank you very much.
No, he had to be a trooper. All right. I feel like I want to back up and try checking for traps again, but you can't do that.
No, generally not. You can't just be like, I'm just gonna back up and do it again.
Okay, but can I be like, I don't see anything. Please, do you see anything?
I'll listen and I'll look.
All right, go ahead and check for traps. Roll your perception check.
Okay.
God.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
There's nothing down here. Just go.
All right, I'm going.
I don't even see
Now's
the
a good
light.
time to point out that I'm still hanging back like 20 feet.
All right, so
You're not even in this room then. You're in the hallway.
I just wait at one doorway until you guys are like at the other end.
That is the most roguelike thing I've ever seen. You guys go first, and I'll save/run away. Yep, I'm gonna go.
All right, so you head down the hallway towards the flickering light.
Yes. Is it flickering? You didn't say it was flickering. You just
Sorry,
said it was a light.
it's a flickering light, like fire.
What color? What color is it?
Warm colored.
Okay, like fire. All right. All right. I'll head towards the light. I'm coming.
All right.
Phrasing.
So you head down. You reach the opening. It's a very large opening, much larger opening than the ones you've seen to this point.
Should I get Fleece to throw some meat into it?
Oh my god.
All right. Apparently, the word meat is just banned in this game.
Okay. Much larger, like like much larger for me is not the same as much larger for Jory.
Well, yes, it's much larger for Jory also.
Okay. I'm going to check for traps.
All right, check for traps.
Okay, for God's sakes. 18.
You don't see any traps.
Okay. I enter the room, calling out heartily behind me, "It's all good here, guys!"
All right, so as you enter the room, you're kind of like turned back
Get
to yell at your friends, "It's all good!" And you turn around to see
Goodbye, stealth.
standing by like a kind of fire pit in the middle of the room is a huge two-headed giant creature.
Are you sure you're a rogue?
It has a battle axe in one hand and a morning star in the other. It's kind of dragging them on the ground and looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna look over my shoulder and say, "Hang on! Just a sec!" And then I'm gonna fucking hide.
Alright, yeah, there's some like stalagmites and stuff you can hide behind rocks.
Okay. I'm gonna hide.
Also in this room is like a stone table and a singular chair that are giant sized.
Just one chair.
Yeah.
So it doesn't entertain very often. Okay.
Well, it's got 2 heads.
So it entertains itself?
So,
It's not attacking, it's just looking at her.
it's looking at me, but I'm hiding now.
Yeah, you hit. You have to roll to hide. Sorry.
I don't hide.
Okay. So you
I trip and fall right in front of him and look up and say,
you're like, I'm gonna hide behind one of those stalagmites, and you like get behind one, but it's like it's a real small one, and it's just kind of like your whole head is sticking out over the top of it, and you're like, oh shit.
I'm short-sighted, guys. So, okay, so I'm gonna look over my shoulder again and just kind of call out, but really stealthy-like, I may have a problem in here.
What languages do you speak, Perny?
Just common. And halfling.
And halfling. Okay. So one of the heads is like saying something, but you have no idea,
Of course I don't.
like, what that means. It's just like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And then the other head, "Rah, rah, rah, rah."
Does it sound like, should we eat her, or?
Make an insight check.
Okay. 10.
You have no idea.
No idea.
No
I'm
idea.
shocked. I'm shocked.
So we see her go into the room and then
And then-
roll and trip. It's like prone right now in front of this creature.
Tiny
No,
stalagmite.
she just hiding badly behind something.
And I said, hang on, I might need a hand.
All right,
I will draw my short bow and approach.
yeah,
All right.
go forward with my bow.
So as you both get to the entrance of this room, you find, again, the same thing, this 2-headed giant type creature. It's got scary weapons. It's kind of looking around the room. What
Maybe-
languages do you
maybe-
speak?
It's short-sighted too, guys. Because, like,
Dwarvish, Gnomish, Goblin, Common.
Okay. What about-
Druidic, Elvish, and Common.
All right, so it's talking and none of you have any idea what it's saying.
Cool. Do I recognize it as anything that Og speaks, having spent much time around him? It would help if any of us knew what Og
Does
speaks,
Og
probably.
speak?
No one knows what Og speaks.
I will know what Og speaks when I look it up on D&D Beyond. My favorite aspect of D&D Beyond is the fact that I can do this. Just look at my players' sheets.
It's pretty damn handy.
Viewing campaign.
Og speaks Giant, Sylvan, Common, and Elvish.
Okay. And you may have heard Og say something that sounds like some of these things.
So the beastie's not attacking us, so I guess I'd go in. What is the layout of the room again?
So it is a circular-ish caverny room. There's a fire pit right in the middle. Towards your left, there's a large stone table and a single chair. I didn't say there's like a bedroll towards the back of the room. And behind the bedroll is another entryway, large entryway.
Okay, I don't understand what it's saying, but I'm gonna speak in Goblin, and I'm gonna say, what entrance is that? Where does that go?
No, rah, 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 says one of the heads.
It's not attacking, so I'm just gonna go down that way.
Okay, so it's kind of in the
Wait,
middle of the
shouldn't we
room.
like throw him some meat or something?
So you will have to move past him to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good idea. I'm gonna offer him some rat kebab, nicely spiced. You have to cook it.
So you're just kind of like offering it up. Make
Or should
a
I guess you can't toss it onto the table or something,
make
right?
a charisma check just to see.
Oh, there's a really good meme going out right now where the person with the -3 charisma shouldn't be doing these kind of
Yeah, yeah.
roles.
Yep.
Well, I got a 14. That's not bad.
One head looks really angry at you, but the other one is like, and starts to reach out to take your rat kebab and starts
Nice.
stuffing it in its face. However, the other one looks real angry at you and unexpectedly swings down with its morning star.
Oh!
So
Dodge!
rude.
Parry! Thrust!
No thrust.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
You think it
Yes,
hits
it
you?
does.
Just a little.
It hits you.
Just a graze.
This is a multiple dice situation.
Oh no.
Okay, I wasn't serious when I said before that I thought you were gonna die because you were bragging about never taking damage, but now I'm
totally
a
gonna
little
fucking
worried.
die.
No, I might die. We'll see.
That is 14 points of piercing damage
Yep.
as the morning star comes down on ya. And
I'm still good.
everybody roll initiative.
I'm only fighting the one head. The other guy's nice.
The other guy's my friend.
Yeah, he's my bud.
I don't know where I put my
13. That seems like a bad omen.
23.
$17.
All right, Fleas, that puts you at the top of the round.
I'm gonna go hide because that sucked.
All right, go and hide.
And then I'm gonna use my bow. That was a 24 on my hide.
Yeah, you do a much better job of hiding than Fernie did, who's still just standing behind her stalagmite.
Okay. So I'm using my Dread Ambusher again.
Yep.
And so I've got, that's a 23 hit on one.
That-
Does that hit?
I don't know why I was like thinking, I don't know, I have to look at the thing. Yeah, that hits.
It's 9 damage.
All right.
And that is 17 plus 7. That's 23. No, that is a 24.
Okay. That hits, yep.
That's a d8. And that is 10 damage.
All right.
Oh, and because these guys are hella huge, I have a Fury of the Small,
Mhm.
and I'm going to deal an extra 3 damage because he's
Alright.
way big. I'm going to do that.
Perfect. All right. So you do quite a bit of damage, I have to say, for one turn. Well done. Make a perception check for me, because you're kind of right there. You were right there. You moved. But...
Is that other head crying because I hurt his feelings? Perception, that is an 18.
All right, so you notice that the head that swung down on you has the purple eyes.
Oh.
You fucking knew that Hayes was gonna show up again.
Well, it's good that we're fighting it then.
He's bewitched!
So that's your turn. Perny.
Okay, I'm gonna hide,
Okay, yep.
and then I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Interesting.
I'm going to cast a barking dog right behind whatever the.
Okay, sure. So it's
Hell
small, because a minor illusion can make a relatively small thing. So small dog. It's a little dog. Okay. Yeah, a little dog appears and starts barking behind the thing. And I will tell you what happens when it's its turn. So you hit as your bonus action. Oh, could you roll? You didn't roll for your hide for me. Can you do that?
Yep.
This time you do trip. Sorry. You are like, there's a bigger one over there! And you're gonna go and you just fall on your face. So you are now prone, by the way. Because that was super bad roll. Alright, Jory.
Okay.
Save yourself, Jory. Leave me. Leave me here.
I refuse.
I'll be fine. I'm small.
I would like to move up beside Perny and reach down to touch her to cast resistance on her.
Okay.
And what? Sorry, I missed that. And what?
Cast resistance on you.
It's a buff.
Could you cast luck instead? I feel like that would be more helpful.
You know you have luck, right?
Yeah.
As a halfling? You don't roll ones very often, though. You will roll a 2. Very
I know,
rarely
it's
a
always
1.
a fucking 2, yeah.
I mean, I could use enhance ability instead, but I think in this particular instance, resistance might end up being more useful.
And what benefit does resistance give?
Resistance allows, it's a one-time, hang on a second. So, before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number to a saving throw.
There you go. All right. Perfect.
This seems like it might come up because some of us are a little squishier than others.
Cool. Excellent. That's the total of your turn.
Oh,
then?
and I guess I could cast Bomb of the Summer Court as my bonus action for fleas.
Fleas.
That'd be good.
I know that you eat humans in real life, or I mean in game life, but maybe don't eat humans in real life.
They're so delicious.
Well, you get 2 whole HP back,
Woo!
plus 1 temporary.
What does the temporary do?
It goes there, and then it's like a buff to your hit points, and that gets taken away first before your actual hit points.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so now it is this big beastie beast's turn, and the little dog is barking behind it, and the one with the purple eyes is like enraged by this, and the other head is just like, woo, like turns around to look at the dog, and then the angry head brings a battle axe down to try and hit the dog. Yeah. And it slices this battle axe right through, but there's no dog there. So that makes purple-eyed head, like, yell out, like, "Wah!" And the other head just, like, brings a hand up and, like, scratches its head real confused, like, and, like, looks at the dog. And, like, looks up and, like, looks at the dog. It's like, duh? And now it's going to start to move towards Jory and Perny angrily.
What? Why? Why has it decided to be angry at us?
Well, the purple-eyed head is pretty pissed at you, so.
And he can see
What?
you.
But
and also
but
that.
Look, cute.
Well, the dog is now, like, clearly not real. Because they put a battle axe through it, and it was just like...
Yeah.
So top of the round, fleas.
Okay, I am going to hide
Mhm.
and attack again.
Yep.
Do my thing. That is...
Bleeding from many wounds.
Yeah, that's right. I am bleeding, but I'm still good.
Heroic!
Hide at 11.
Yeah, I think that's still enough at this
You
point
fall
in
down
time.
beside Perny.
Yeah, so
Alright.
your hide is still okay.
Cool.
You've rolled high
And
enough to this point in time that, like, it buffs you a little bit.
Sweet. And that is a 21.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and
Yay.
roll your damage.
That is a 9. 9 damage.
Alright. Are you making a second attack? Or is it only once?
That's only... Yeah, it's only my opening
Okay.
initiative. Or
Alright.
opening attack.
Cool. Is that it then?
Yeah.
Alright, Perny. You are prone, so you have to spend half your movement to stand up.
Do I, though? Can I just pull out my bow and, like, aim from the ground?
Yeah, no, you have to be upright. At least sitting, I feel like. Prone implies you're, like, like face down on the ground.
Okay, I am going to... Okay, can I do... I'm just going to ask if I can do this. What I would like to do is hide and then somehow injure one head so that the other head thinks that... So that it thinks the other head did it.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is I hide and then I hide in the area that and then I'll do like an acid splash or something on the like the non-purple eyed side.
Okay. Sure.
And then like maybe and then he'll get mad at the purple eyed side.
Sure. Alright, so you're gonna get up and you're gonna hide. So roll for your hide.
Okay. Is that crazy? Am I crazy, guys? They're all like, I'm not saying anything.
That's probably fine.
22.
Yeah, you hide real well this time. You've learned your lesson.
Thank God.
And, yes, you want to do your acid splash? That's your idea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'll get you to do is cast your acid splash. We'll do the attack for that. And then I'll also get you to roll a deception roll to see if you can, like, play it off like somehow it didn't come from you.
Yeah. So the rule for the actual spell itself, though, is
You do a
Is what?
ranged attack.
would that be what it is? A ranged attack?
Yes. 1 action, 60 feet.
Because it's a cantrip, not a...
Yeah, but you still have to make a ranged spell attack, I believe. So, if you go into your D&D Beyond, let's see. It should tell you exactly what you need to do. View.
Sorry,
Yep.
is this acid splash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not just have to, does the target not just have to do a dexterity saving throw?
Do they have to make a dexterity saving throw?
That's what this says.
Oh, you're right. See, that's what I was coming to look at. Dexterity save. All right, they're going to make a dex save. I know what I'm doing.
And I promise I did not do that just to get the deck of many cards in the stream. But I happen to have it here.
There it is.
I also happen to have it, and I still couldn't figure it out, so... Oh, that is a critical fail on the dex saving
Yeah!
throw.
All right.
So, they take 1d6 of acid damage.
Dun, dun, dun. Do I have a modifier on that?
No, with magic, it's almost always just the straight roll.
Are you sure? I feel like there should be a modifier, like a smart move modifier.
There
Otherwise,
is
it's just
not.
not-
So, is it 1 point of damage?
No, it's 2 points of damage.
All right.
2.
And now, roll a deception to see how well you play this off like it wasn't you that did it.
21.
Yeah, okay, sure. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Cool. That's your turn. You've used all of your things you're able to do, so...
Come on, no. That was the most roguish thing I've ever done.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I will give you that.
Thank you.
Jory.
Good job, Ernie.
Where's my gold star?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, follow that.
I know, right? Thanks. What is? I don't get any indication of what the reaction of this thing is before I get to go, right?
Nope.
Cool.
Really? Ah.
It's gonna wait till its turn.
Do I know anything about this kind of creature, about what kind of like damage it may do?
Well, you've seen the fierceness with which it smacks things.
Yes. I assume it's bigger than large.
It is large. It's giant-sized. It's literally a giant, you know.
Right. I'm just wondering about snare.
Does that have a size limitation on it?
It does. Small, medium, or large.
Yeah, then it applies. It's a large creature.
Okay. So I'm going to break off a couple feet away from Perny, and I'm going to cast, or start casting, I guess, snare on the ground, sort of between it and us.
Okay, so you have to make saving throw for that?
Yes.
What kind of saving throw?
Dexterity.
That's a 13.
So yeah, it mine says dexterity 13. So does it succeed, or
so
what breaks ties?
A tie is always like a success. So, but no. So if they hit you, so it's fine. I think it fails. We'll say it fails. My brain is not functioning today. It fails! No, it doesn't fail. It succeeds. I'm confused.
You're confused. It succeeds, right? If it's a tie.
Yes, it succeeds if it's a tie. You have to meet
Ties
or
go to the
exceed.
defender, basically?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I continue my reign as the world's most
No,
ineffective
because
druid.
if you... Hold on, I'm thinking, if you hit something and you match its armor class, you hit it. So I think it still fails. Because it did
If
not
it fails,
succeed.
it's now in a magical snare and hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground.
All right. It is in a magical snare and hanging upside
feet.
down.
Woohoo!
3 feet from the ground.
And every turn it can do a dexterity... No. Yes. At the end of each of its turns, it can do a dexterity saving throw, and if it succeeds, it breaks free.
Okay. And it is restrained, I assume?
Yeah, it's hanging upside down in the air.
Okay. Well, I just want to...
It's restrained there until the spell ends, and it lasts for 8 hours until it breaks free.
Nice. Okay, so restrained creatures obviously can't move. And all of
You
your
get advantage
attack
on it.
rolls will have advantage against them, and it will have disadvantage. And it also is disadvantaged on its dexterity saving throws. So, it is going to... That's your turn, I assume? You're not moving any or doing bonus actions? Okay. So, it's the two-headed giant's turn now. And it is going to, like, swing around wildly, but none of you are close enough to it for it to hit you. So it's just going to swing around wildly, and then it's going to attempt to make its dexterity saving throw to get out of it. That's a 1. So it remains trapped there. Fleas, it's your turn.
Yes. Okay, so it is hanging there, and it looks like it's partially bewitched, but not completely bewitched.
One head has purple eyes. Oh, yes,
Okay.
people need to go to the washroom. I'm seeing that in our chat, sorry. And we're set to have our another break soon, and since we're at the top of the round, I will give Fleas a few minutes to think about what they want to do, and we'll take our break now, and we'll come back for the top of the round.
Okay.
This is me moderating the chat. Alright, so we're taking our break, everyone. We will see you in approximately 10 minutes so that people can pee. That's confirmed. It was typed in the chat. Alright, back in 10. Bye! And we're back from our break that we took very suddenly because I looked at the chat and someone said they had to pee. So when we last left off, there was a two-headed giant, which I believe the chat has correctly figured out what it is. And it is now hanging from the air, swinging wildly, but not hitting anything. And we were top of the round with fleas.
Yeah. So I'm going to attack without, oh, what the hell is it called? I just had it in my mind. I'm not going to try to kill it. I'm going to try to
Non-lethal?
subdue it. Non-lethal, that's it.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. And I'm going to aim more for the head with the glowing eyes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. And that's an advantage. So that is 16. That's 22.
Okay, yep, that hits.
Okay. I guess it's still damaged.
Mm-hmm. It's still damaged.
6.
Okay. Takes some damage, but it doesn't seem to subdue it at this point.
But we still don't know, like, the result of all of our initial, like, I mean, the thing has been acid splashed on one half and snared.
Oh, right. I forgot that it did seem like it was angry with itself. I forgot to say that on its turn. It seemed like your deception worked.
So it's arguing with itself.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it currently like spinning, trying to hit itself?
Yeah, it's spinning, it's flailing wildly because it's dumb, but not so dumb that realizes that, like, it's hard to hit the other head, and also it's still gonna hurt itself, so it's more, like, threatening, and, like, you know, things
This is the best thing I've
going
ever done.
wild, and... And yes, the movement is making it spin, but kind of slowly, you know? It's just, like, rotating around slowly, yelling.
So it's not like a crazy piñata that you just want to hit in one spot.
No.
Okay.
I wish we knew what it was saying, because that would be really freaking helpful. So whose turn is it?
Right, so fleas took their turn. It's now your turn, Perny.
All right, well, I'm gonna, like, get up. Brush myself off.
You were already up because you had gone to hide on the last turn when you did your
Oh,
cool
that's right,
acid
that's right.
splash thing.
I'm gonna stand like this and look at it and just like what should we do? Is conversing an action? I want.
Imagine
like,
what you could
converse
say
an
in 6 seconds, basically.
Without anyone responding.
right, like, you know what? I'm gonna try to slip by it to the exit.
Okay, yeah. So you can easily. It's a little distracted, anyways, and although it has some reach, if you hug the walls of the room, you can make it around to the door. Ooh, it's getting bright, and my face is glowing. There we go. Yep. So you can get to the door at the back, behind the bedroll. Bedroll's real smelly when you get over there. Does not smell good at all.
Great. This place just gets better and better. I'm sure if I picked up this bedroll, I could probably barter it for sex later.
Would you like to pick up the bedroll?
You can just have sex
No.
in it.
No, I don't want to. So I'm gonna like, can I see into the room, or am I just like standing?
Yeah, I'll let you make a perception check into the next room. On your turn. So go ahead and make a perception.
Do I have initiative? Do I have initiative for looking into a room?
You mean advantage?
Sorry, yeah.
No, you have regular perception. 2. It's really dark in there, and you are not smart enough to think to put your torch kind of into the room.
Oh,
So
I had forgotten. Not that I'm not smart enough.
you forgot. All right.
Thank you.
You left your torch when you fell. You dropped your torch, and you
That's
just
what
didn't think
happened.
to pick it
So
up.
I'm like, shit.
So you can't see anything.
I can't
and
see
you're,
anything, guys.
you can't hear anything because you're too distracted by the sound of the dude yelling at himself, each other. I don't know. It's kind of unclear.
Well, alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I do best. Hide.
Okay, yep, you can go and hide. You're hiding in the room with the bedroll, right? Not in the dark room.
Not in the bedroll, far
No,
away from the
but
bedroll.
you're hiding back in the original room.
Yes,
Okay, roll your hide.
please. Oh wait, it's a 1, so I get a bonus.
Mm-hmm. Yes, your halfling trait lets you reroll ones.
Plus stealth, right?
Yeah.
19.
Yep, okay, you hide. You duck in much better than you had done some other things recently. Jory, it's your turn. You've seen Perny head towards the back, look in, come back out.
And hide.
Our Etten thing, is that how you say it? Etten? That's what it looked like to me. Is like turning around, yelling at itself / each other.
Oh my gosh.
Chaos.
Yeah, this is the story of Jory's life.
Jazz hands.
Gonna shoot, I guess.
Perny? No.
Possibly. No. I'm gonna aim at one of its legs, or its leg area in general,
Okay, yeah.
with my short bow, to be clear.
Let's do it.
At advantage.
At advantage, yes, thank you, because it is restrained.
Alright, it kept landing on my wine glass. But my first roll was 19, and the second one I rolled 3 times, and it ended up sideways on my wine glass 3 times, so I decided I'm just gonna go with the 19.
Alright, we'll keep the 19. Sounds good.
Wait,
that hits.
So that was my roll.
That was your hit to roll. That was your roll to hit.
And I get a plus
Works.
5, so 24.
Yeah, that hits. It's very big. It's not easy to miss.
And I do 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. It's starting to look a bit beat up. Now it's its turn. It continues arguing with itself and tries to break free of this restraint. That's a 3. So it continues to hang there and rotate. Excellent. Fleas!
Okay, so it's looking not so hot. I'm going to do some non-lethal arrow damage on it and see if I can get that angry bewitched head
Alright, do it.
to be quiet. Oh, I got a 20.
A natural 20?
That's right.
Nice. Okay, so go ahead and double the damage. It's non-lethal. We know.
Do I roll twice or just
You
double
roll.
it?
I like to roll twice personally.
Okay.
So
All right, cool. Is it just plus my bonus once?
just plus your bonus once. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. So you kind of like boop. The arrow, which you have like covered with something so that it won't like pierce, like bops him in the eye.
Smirking for
Yeah,
my
okay,
arrow.
you merkened the arrow, and you merkened him right in the eye, and it's like, boop, and then, like, falls down. And the head is kind of dazed. Not fully subdued yet, but kind of dazed.
Cool. No, I'm not going up close to it. That's it. That's all I do.
Alright. Perny.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to. Fuck. I mean, like, I don't know. Well, I'm behind it now, right?
Yes?
Maybe?
Well, I mean, it's rotating, so at some point in time, presumably, it will face you again.
All right, I'm going to try to do non-lethal damage to the head with the purple eyes as well, because I can see what short girl Fleas is doing, and I grok.
Alright. Go for it. Roll your attack.
15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your non-lethal damage.
That's a 6. Right?
6. Okay.
No.
Oh. Oh, you're rolling a d6.
Okay, it's 3.
All right. So you send an arrow flying, and it kind of like stabs into it, but in a fleshy part that doesn't do a ton of damage.
Because non-lethal.
The butt.
Because non-lethal. Yeah, you shot it in the butt.
Wait, but I'm aiming for like the head.
All right, you're aiming for the head. Well, you got it in its fleshy head.
Okay.
In a non-lethally way.
Head. Yeah, man. Like, I'm not that bad of a shot. Jeez.
It's head butt, basically. All right. Jory.
Please hold.
Okay. Sorry, my child's about to shriek.
It's all right. It's mom's. It's the mom game. We know that.
These two seem to have this under control.
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Not a gnome.
I'm just super curious about what Perny saw, not realizing she saw nothing. And I'm gonna slide around the outside of the room to see in through the doorway beyond.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Because I have dark vision and I don't
Oh,
actually.
yeah. You have dark vision. That's true. So I'm not gonna make you roll perception. So you look inside.
Wow. Regular vision shaming.
And see what Perny could not see, which is 2 more of these creatures in a pile on the floor, moving around.
In a pile?
There is only one chair.
I mean,
One
what
setting.
kind of pile? That's pretty ambiguous.
Oh.
Like, is it, the fun, sexy time pile?
It's that kind
Are they
of
writhing?
It's
Or
that
are
kind
they
of pile.
mostly dead?
It's
a
that
fun
kind of
size.
pile.
Oh,
It's the you didn't go to the naughty gnome, so I brought the naughty gnome to you pile.
4 heads are better than 1.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Amazing. Wow. So, sorry, to be clear, which kind of pile?
It's the sexy writhing pile.
Cool.
That's
All
probably
right.
not very sexy to us.
Oh, but to them, whatever. It's their kink.
And they're really distracted.
They are indeed.
Yeah, it's why they haven't come running yet.
God, I'm so glad I didn't see that.
Wow. What do I do with that knowledge?
Ettins do it in the dark. Keep that one in your pocket.
Yeah, just don't spread that around.
Yep. Just gonna back out of that room. I don't even know what to do with that. I'm just gonna leave that one. I just imagine Jory turns around looking, and I mean, like, Jory's seen some stuff living across the street from the naughty gnome, okay? This is a bit much. Just gonna turn around on the other side of the doorway, rather, and just put my back up against the wall and just shake my head.
All right.
And I'm gonna, do nothing else, because I feel like I'm shocked by what I saw.
All right. Excellent. You sit there in shock. Stand there in shock. It's now the Eden's turn. They continue to yell at each other and try to get out of this horrible thing. That is a 13. It fails. So, Fleece, your turn.
Okay. I don't know about that tempting room over there, so I'm gonna continue to try to subdue it.
All right, go for it.
And that would be at advantage, and that would be a 21.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and ooh, that is a 9, 10, 11.
All right, with that,
11 non-lethal.
Yes, with that, because it's the perfect number of damage it has received, 69. I am going to say that you
He
successfully
was left out.
You successfully subdue. You've now knocked unconscious the purple-eyed corrupted head, although the other one is still conscious.
I'm gonna go up to it and not too close, not within hitting range.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use what languages I have and see if he responds to any of it.
All right.
Goblin, common, dwarvish, gnomish.
No.
Okay. Next.
It talks back to you, but in none of those languages, and it doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
Are we still in combat?
Yes, technically.
Oh, okay.
Perny, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna... I feel like, is there an exit to that room that I can't see anything in? I feel like...
You gonna go back and look?
I mean, I'm looking at Jory. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look, because I gotta know. It's gonna
You
kill
have
me.
your torch this time?
I have my torch.
All right.
Look.
Jory's just madly waving like,
All right.
Girl.
So you stick your head in with your torch this time. You see the site that has already been described once and does not need to be described again.
Yep. Do
Um,
I see any exit?
Make a perception check for that, because the overwhelming sight of the writhing is very distracting.
Let's see. 15.
Yeah, you think you see an exit towards the east. You would have to go very close to the writhing pile to get to it.
Okay, I'm gonna call over my shoulder. Guys, let's go! Move out! And then run towards the exit.
Okay.
The writhing exit?
You know, the exit beside the writhers.
Okay. So you're going to run past the writhers.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We'll see what happens.
Oh, don't get any goo on me. Come on, no goo, no goo.
Jory,
No whammies. No
it's
whammies.
your turn.
I'm like, I shouted at you to follow and so we can get the hell out of here.
just a second.
She's contemplating.
Okay. So as Purdy walks by, because I'm just beside the doorway,
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out, and I am not putting a hand on her shoulder to stop her, just making that very clear. This is not grabbing her shoulder to stop her from going for once. But I am going to cast Enhance Ability on her.
Okay. Sure. So you cast Enhance Ability. Do you have to say which one you're giving when you cast Enhance Ability?
Yes.
So which one are you giving?
I mean, I feel like Dexterity might be
Seriously, wisdom. Please
Wisdom. Is that
Please
more
God, wisdom would be. I mean, obviously it's your choice. I'm just saying.
No, I'm honestly, if wisdom is more useful to you, then yes.
Well,
Wisdom.
I mean, I just decided to walk past the giant writhing pile of fornicating Etten.
Right. So
Maybe.
I was thinking dexterity for the sake of not tripping all over yourself as you try to get
Also good.
because that's been a problem for you today. Which I would have seen at least once.
Okay.
I mean, I think the wisdom, like, that ship has sailed. You are heading through the door. I'm gonna go with dexterity.
Okay. Alright, so you go with the Dexterity. So you get advantage on any of your Dexterity related checks.
Then I will grudgingly follow behind.
Alright, and then you grudgingly follow behind. In your turn, you get about halfway. Both of you get about halfway across. You're right in line with the writhing sex pile.
Great.
Now it's the
Yay.
Etten's turn. The one in the room that is still with fleas, that is not sexing, is going to attempt to get out of the thing. Nope, that's 6. Still just hanging there, chilling out. The ones that are... A hand reaches out from the writhing pile to try and grab you, Perny.
Oh, enjoy.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. This place is horrible.
But you get a bonus
Yes, I do.
because I cast resistance on you.
All right. And also, like, dexterity is like my one cool thing. 15.
That is exactly what you needed to
Oh, thank
avoid getting pulled into the writhing pile. But there are 2 beings here, and the other one is going to reach out and attempt to grab Jory.
Sorry.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Jory.
Nope.
Oh.
All right. So you get pulled into this
I'm blaming you
writhing
for this,
pile.
Bernie. I swear to God.
And you are, smothered? You're restrained and being smothered in the writhing pile of Etten sex. You all tempted fate, that's all I'm saying. Top of the round, please.
Man, I'm jealous. Okay.
Oh, my face hurts.
I
Oh.
see that my friends have left me here with my hanging Etten. And I guess I'll just forget you. And I'm gonna go make a dash.
Okay. Yep. So you dash into the room where you witness Bernie looking on in horror as you see like the last bit of Jory getting pulled into this pile.
Like a drowning woman being pulled into the waves
Yes.
of Etten lust. I saw that once at the Naughty Gnome. Again, I wasn't included. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull her out.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check as you grab on to the hand that's kind of still sticking out Jory's hand.
This better not be slippery. That is an 11.
Sadly, the hand is slippery. and you just can't get a good enough grip to pull her out.
Someone's already got a good grip.
I'm gonna burn my armor after this if I ever get out of this.
Okay.
Perny, it's your turn.
Ooh. Do I still see parts of her? I mean, is she
Yeah,
just
I'd
gone?
say there's still a little bit sticking out. There's the hand that Flea's just tried to grab. That's like desperately, I'm presuming, like feeling around for something to grab onto and try to pull herself back out of this pile.
Okay, I'm feeling like, I mean, a large, don't get me wrong, a large part of me wants to stand back and laugh. A smaller, albeit shame-filled part of me thinks I should save her, so I'm gonna reach out with my work-hardened, calloused halfling hands
Excellent.
and throw all my 65 pounds.
Go ahead and make a strength check to pull her out.
Okay. So that would be 12.
Yep, not enough. Just not enough. In part because Jory is so panicked that she's just flailing around and you just can't hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shout at her. You're not helping.
All right, Jory, you are pulled into this pile of Etten lust.
This is very cool. This is definitely the best thing
You
that's
are
ever happened to me.
restrained, but you can still, within reason, move your hands and things like that.
So, I mean, now seems like a reasonable time to try and use Thunderwave.
They're just having fun. You can't fuck with them.
Not
I
gonna,
mean,
they're
well,
fucking
with
with
her.
do that much damage.
All right.
She didn't
Like,
ask for
they're
this.
probably not gonna fail the saving throw anyway.
Are they already prone?
Yes. I mean, they're in a pile on the ground.
Horizontal dancing?
Horizontal dancing. But I love the idea of the thunder wave, so.
All right, so they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save? All right, where'd my book go? Ugh. I mean, I've been rolling like crap. Oh, that Constitution is high. 13. That's fail, right? Because your thing is a 13.
Yep.
So one of them fails. The other one rolls a 5. So they fail. So distracted by their vigorous lovemaking. Would you like to describe what happens?
In detail.
I don't know about the detail. Just a second, let me figure out how much damage this is. You can tell me if this is like really bad for either of them. Okay, so one takes 9 and one takes 13.
All right, they can take a lot of damage, so that's
Yeah, I figured. I just
a
didn't know if I
minor-
was gonna get something amazing there.
yeah. But they do get blown away, I believe, right? Yeah.
They do. So about the only thing I can do is let loose this thunder wave because it's all.
Unfortunately,
No.
though, both Fleas and Perny are also going to need to make their Constitution saving throws.
Well, we did establish though that I was casting this wrong before.
A cube is from your.
That it originates at me.
Oh, so
Yes, it depends on which direction I'm aiming it.
yes. Which direction? I guess you're aiming it away from them.
I was.
Yeah. I'm
I
assuming.
mean, I assumed that if I'm in the middle of them and they're like lying prone, that
Like-
I'm more so aiming at like the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That works. Sure.
Who's that? Who
Maybe it's
think
actually
about
only
that?
one of them that gets hit.
I like the idea of you blowing one into the ground a little bit, though. So you know.
Okay. It's okay. I mean, I figured
Rule-
like we're
rule
all
of
in
cool.
the same
Yeah.
general area.
Yeah. Rule of cool. And yeah.
My Hail Mary is to let loose this thunder wave that then just
You know what? I think because
it's
they are
loud. I imagine everybody hears it before they actually witness the effects.
Okay.
Or I guess it's the opposite. Anyway,
They would
it's a
probably
very
feel it.
loud sound, and one of them is just slammed into the ground, while the other one is launched like 10 feet into the air.
All right. So the downside to that is now you need to make a dexterity saving throw because it's coming back down.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Maybe.
Brushed by an Etten.
A 12?
Yeah, you know what? I'll say it because you were the one who cast the spell. You kind of it's coming up, and you know it's coming back down. You have just enough time to roll
to
out
the
of
side.
the way. Yeah. And the one Etten comes down and smashes the other one that had been pushed into the ground a little bit, even further into the ground.
I assume. Just for Perny. As I roll away and they collide in the ground. Can't even say it, Perny.
Nailed it!
Yeah, I imagine Perny is yelling it from the side more than Jory.
Alright, they're each going to take a little bit more damage from that as well.
Because I said nailed it? That's not...
No, from the re-falling. Alright. Yeah. They took some damage. It's the start of their turn. They just kind of go back to what they were doing. Just slightly more indented into the ground now. Oh, and the other one, hold on, what's the other one doing? The other one still maybe gets to try to get out.
Yeah.
No, it does not. That's a 5.
Wow.
Still just hanging there.
So, but, okay, I have to ask, like, guys, if we took out the one in the other room, would these other fornicating guys stop?
Stop fornicating?
Yeah. Like, do you
Do
think
we
they're...
see a purple haze?
You just saw them being lifted up in the air with a magic spell. And now they're on the ground.
Right, and that's
And
like...
they're right back at it.
So I'm thinking they're bewitched.
Well, you can go in there and go
Do we
check.
want them to not be bewitched?
No, I'm trying to get by them. You guys suck at stealthing. Jory's gonna bitch slap me.
So you're just
My
standing in the
disgusting,
room
smelly, sweaty armor.
next to these Sexton Etten. I'm gonna say we drop out of combat at this point in time. The other one is stuck, and these two are busy.
Okay, then I'm gonna be like looking at Jory and being like, okay, now you've had your fun, can we go?
They just won't quit. Fleas is looking at them just like,
Mesmerized.
I can see just fine in here. It might be dark to you, but it is not to me.
Sorry, I'm really distracted by the Twitch chat. Gotta stop looking. Okay. Just gonna look over at Perny with possibly the least impressed expression I've ever given her. Just go, as in, whatever you want, like, go wherever. Lead the way.
Sweet, well, I'm gonna go into the... I'm gonna look around for an exit, maybe?
Yeah, so there's one on the east side.
Oh,
That was the
thank
one
God.
you were heading towards.
Is it like, is there fresh air? Does it smell like more sex down there? Like,
No, it's a smaller, this is a smaller hole. It's not the
Smaller
it's not
opening?
the giant openings that there were.
Is it dry or wet?
It's wet. Everything down here is wet. There's a general dripping.
I see.
Og and I are going to be really disappointed that they missed this, or really glad.
Okay, well, I'm like, I can't, yes, I still have my torch, so I'm gonna head towards that and look for some, can I look for traps while I'm running away from sex people? Like,
You can
what's the
look for
protocol
them
here?
with a disadvantage.
Of course, because I'm like, yeah, alright. Well, what could be worse? I'll roll a 1. Ha! 19. Wait, 19 plus my... How do I
Your
roll
perception.
disadvantage?
Your perception. Wait, that was with
Um,
disadvantage you rolled a 19?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what? I rolled a natural 19.
But I said you have to do it with disadvantage, so you roll twice and take the lower number.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what disadvantage means? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same as advantage, but backwards.
11.
11. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Fuck.
You notice as you head out, they think that you're in yet another hallway.
Can
Whoever
I
made
get
these
glasses
caves.
or something? Would that help?
Whoever made these caves really liked hallways, and there are 3 doors on your left-hand side, sort of one after another.
Split the party. No, don't actually. I'm not actually suggesting it.
Okay, so I'm going to look back at the party and say, I can't think of anything momentous. Something like, hey, we can leave through one of these doors. Let's go. I haven't checked for traps because I suck at it.
Please is still watching the Ettins have sex.
Please,
Ugh.
can we go?
Oh, I guess. I get up. And I
I'm
leave.
just gonna charge for it. I'm not waiting for anybody. I still have detect magic on. I assume that's gonna be reasonably. Like, I just want to get out of this disgusting armor.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want this day to end, and I am gonna charge through the room recklessly to the middle door.
Oh my god, I think we've hit it.
To
We
the
picked
middle
her.
door. All
Yeah.
right. Recklessly into the middle door.
The straw that broke the Ettins back.
Into
Jory.
the middle door, you
Jory
enter
Unchained.
a smallish room. It looks like a bedroom. There's
Oh, great!
a bed, a small bed. It's not an Etten-sized bedroom. It's like a medium humanoid. There's a bed. There is a dresser, and there's a small chest at the end of the bed.
We all go in.
Do you all go in? And Jory just ran right in there.
I go in.
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
stormed in there, and I'm just
I'm gonna see
gonna.
if I'm gonna see, is the door lockable from inside?
I'm gonna go to the chest.
Yes, the door is lockable from the inside. You're going to the
Do you
chest?
guys want to take a rest here?
Oh god, yeah. Jeez, girl. You probably need one.
I'm a little beat up right now.
Yeah. Right after I check his chest.
Okay, what are you doing with the chest?
Well, I'm gonna cast, I'm gonna look for traps.
You're going to...
While Fleas bleeds out next to me.
Excellent. Okay. Yep, go ahead and check for traps.
Because that seems like a really pally kind of thing to do. And what would that be, perception?
Yep.
17.
It does not appear to be trapped. It looks like a chest.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the lock. Wait, is it locked? I'm just assuming it's locked.
You don't know. You can try to open it.
I'm gonna open it.
Cool. As you try to open it, it grows teeth.
Fuck off.
And it tries to bite you. It was not trapped.
It wasn't trapped.
Mimic.
Does a 14 hit you?
I am 14.
Yeah, then yes, it hits you. It hits you. You will take 6 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
Plus 3 points of acid damage. For a total of 9 points of damage.
Ow. Hey, this isn't updating. Oh, okay.
And now there's an angry chest trying to bite you.
And I'm at half my hit points. Yay!
Oh, and also you are, because you touched it, it, is, like, stuck to you.
What?
And you are grappled.
This is like the worst day of Jory's life.
It's not like you're like smothered by it. It's not a sexy mimic pile, but it's like because it's still in its kind of chest mode. It's stuck to you.
I'm gonna headbutt it. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna headbutt it. All right, everybody roll initiative. I'll let you headbutt it.
It says I can punch, kick, headbutt, or
you can. I will, but I'm saying I'll let you headbutt it before we do our initiative. So make an attack roll.
All right. 19.
Yep, that hits.
Damn right, does it? A big head.
It's 1 plus your strength modifier when you do a thing. So how much damage does that do?
1 plus 2.
2 damage to the mimic. Excellent. And now, yes, we're doing our initiative. Someone gave me their number? Who gave me their number?
18.
18.
19.
14. Because my head's sore now.
Okay. All right. So, please, you get the first top of the round as per usual.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as my bonus.
Yep.
And then I am going to hit it with my bow.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. That is... Sorry. 13.
That hits.
Oh, okay. Sure. Do this and this. Oh. So, 10 damage altogether.
All right. Excellent. So you let loose an arrow. You don't touch it, so it doesn't stick to you. So that's a good start. Cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's all of it.
All right. Jory, you are up next. The Perny is stuck to this mimic.
It's stuck to me.
It's stuck to you.
Yeah.
Cool. So I am going to mutter in Elvish the entire time that I am drawing my short bow and shooting at the mimic in the most frustrated way
All right.
I can.
You go for it.
$18.
That hits.
$9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Now it's the mimic's turn. It's going to continue to try and bite Perny because it is attached to Perny. Does a 20 hit you? Yes, it does. You take another 9 points of damage. You're muted.
Someone's at my door. Just a second.
Okay.
A likely story.
Well, she's next, so now we'll just hang out. How's everyone in the chat feel about this mimic? It's been weird. Lots of things are sticking.
Pernie's definitely gonna get eaten up.
Ooh, I see we got some bits. Thank you, Wild Isis, for the bits.
I
What
do
do-
not know what that means.
What are bits and what do they do?
Bits, so people can cheer for us, which gives us bits, which gives us money. The more bits people give us, the more money we make, so that's super nice. I appreciate that. We also got a tip in our tip jar earlier, which I didn't announce because we were mid something at the time. So this is really exciting. Everybody seems to love our game. We've had decent viewers. People giving us cash, which tells me that
Everyone loves a sexy Etten pile?
yeah, everybody loves a sexy Etten pile. I really thought we were gonna lose people there, but people,
We actually gained viewers when that
yeah,
happened.
people are into it.
Naughty
So-
Gnome Adventures.
That's all this is going to become. Train is just going to roll into Winteroak. We've done nothing. Just have weird, sexy adventures.
All right.
Fleas is down with that.
Yeah, Fleece was not at all put off by the Etten sex. Nope.
Nope.
No, definitely
That
gonna
is-
write about it.
Now in the memory palace that Fleas has, which is mostly smut and the lay of the land.
Oh, thank you, Wild Isis. You also rock. They say it's like saying, "Hey, you guys rock" with the bits. All right, Pernie has returned.
Sorry.
It's all
How much
good.
damage am I taking?
9. He took another 9 damage.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay.
You're still upright?
You have, what, like 3 hit points left?
I have 3 hit points left.
Amazing. Well, it's your turn now. You
Okay.
are grappled,
Yep.
so you can attempt to break the grapple.
I'm just gonna cry.
You're just gonna cry.
I feel like crying is my best option.
Okay.
No. I am going to. So I have a crazy idea.
Okay.
Is it breaking out of the grapple? It's crazy.
No, it is. I was going to cast Unseen Servant
Okay.
and then get him to heal me.
How can your unseen servant heal you?
I don't know. It
They-
says the servant can perform simple tasks that a human servant could,
Yeah,
such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes.
it can't heal you because it doesn't have any healing magic, is the
Well,
problem.
it's not about Oh, okay. I was thinking more like staunch the bleeding, but okay.
So yeah,
You
so
want
if
to
you
cast a servant to stand there applying pressure to you.
if you, for example, were unconscious, except if you were unconscious, there would be no unseen servant. If someone else was unconscious, you could instruct your unseen servant to stabilize them. Because they can do
I'm
that.
trying to think
simple
outside the
task.
box, people.
I feel
Outside
ya.
the box.
I feel ya. But your unseen servant is not gonna do what you would like it to do in this case.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out my torch,
Okay?
and I'm gonna try to. I'm thinking this mimic is like a leech, and I'm gonna burn it off me.
Okay, go
Oh
ahead.
no!
Make
I could do that, or I could do acid splash. Which one do you think would be better? Because it's attached to me, so I don't want to do acid splash, because then I'll get acid on me. Yeah.
I feel like your party does not have an opinion on this.
Try to break out of the grapple. Get it out.
Okay.
Get out of its mouth.
All right. I'll try to break out of the grapple.
Okay, so you need to make a strength check.
I don't want to do that because 11.
That is close, but not quite enough to get Oh, that was with your strength modifier added?
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite. Not
I'm going back to
quite.
crying.
Not quite. Alright. Bringing us to Flea's turn.
Okay. I don't have a lot of strength. I don't think trying to pull her out would help at all. I don't know. So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to pull her out.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you make a strength check to do that. It'll be a little bit harder than if she broke the grapple herself, because you're kind of pulling, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, well, that's an 8.
No, not enough.
gonna
You're
die.
pulling, but nothing's happening.
Yeah. Okay. And as my bonus, I'm gonna go hide.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye. That's 11 on my hide. I guess I hide under the bed, or no, not under the bed, but the other side of the bed.
All right, you hide on the other side of the bed. It's not a super great hide. People know where you went, but okay. Jory, it's your turn.
Are you still muttering? Because I can't take it if you're still muttering about what a shit I am. It's like I'm hanging on to life by a thread here.
I might have stopped muttering. I'm debating the best use of all of my things here. Better to hit it or better to try and save you?
Hit it! Hit it!
I don't know. I assume it has a lot of hit points.
Yeah, but hit it.
I think I maybe will save that for the next round that I know is gonna happen.
Don't let me go out like this, man. Take it out.
You're muted. You're muted, darling.
Sorry? Oh, I am muted.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Cool. So I'm going to approach close enough that I can reach out and cast resistance on Perny again to hopefully assist with the inevitable saving throw that's going to happen here.
Okay, cool.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use my last use of Bomb of the Summer Court on Perny.
Okay. Go for it.
So she gets 4 HP back plus 1 temp. Possibly one more round.
All right. Now it's the Mimic's turn.
I did have to go close enough to touch Perny. I'm uncomfortably close.
Yep. I feel you. It's definitely in melee range. I'm dropping my dice everywhere. Okay. And because of that, it is also going to attempt to attach itself to you. It's going to make a pseudopod hit on you. Oh, I don't think it's going to do. 9? Does a 9 hit you? No. All right. Well, that was its turn. Perny.
Yeah?
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kick this. I'm gonna do a green flame blade.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It's cantrip.
I still don't know what that is. Let's take a look.
Oh, forget it. It only does. I'm sorry. Wrong one. I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna use the green flame blade. So I do damage with like my daggers, and then if I hit them, I also.
Okay. Yep. Cool. So make a attack with your dagger.
18.
That hits.
I'm the only other creature in range, Perny. Are you setting me on fire with this? Did you read all of the effects before you did this?
Wait, but
Let's see what
does it
happens.
have to be this? Does it have to be? Does the second person have to be on fire?
I mean, it says on a hit, the
Yeah,
target suffers
you're
the
not
attack's
setting
normal
the.
effects.
We'll roll this one back for you. You're not setting the.
I mean, you can. I mean, you are trying to like save yourself from dying, and I'm at mostly full hit points.
But the problem is that you're not doing any extra damage to the mimic in this regard. It's like a fancy thing where hitting the mimic, if there's multiple things, would let kind of like energy bounce to another one.
Okay, it doesn't really. It's not really clear in the. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
unclear.
I thought we would both take the fire damage.
Yeah. It says on a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and green fire leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice, and the second creature takes fire damage.
Okay, well, I'm not going to use my green flame blade because that seems ill-advised.
Gotcha.
But that's of your choice, though. You don't need to choose to, if it says your choice.
Yeah, but the point is, there's no point in using this spell then,
Okay.
because.
Oh no, it does. I think it does actually cause damage to the target, though. When you look at the damage on it, it says fire damage, and then it says fire damage to second target.
Yeah, so I think only. Oh.
I think it does cause fire damage, and then it would like lead.
And then it leaves.
Right, but it's not doing additional damage, I think is the point. Because it's also, it says 2 fire damage to the second target, so it's making your original hit fire damage, but it's not doing more damage.
Right.
Oh,
okay, I get it.
okay, it's not additional. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do additional damage to the creature that's, like, within range
To the
or
second.
whatever. Yeah.
Right. Which would be Jory. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go regular.
Okay, you're gonna stab it regularly. We'll still count your roll, your 18. It's fine.
Yeah. Thanks.
And so just roll your regular dagger damage then.
Which is a 4.
4?
Which is a 4.
Oh, it's a d4. I see what you're saying.
3.
All right.
Plus, wait. 3 plus 3, 6.
Nice.
And then the second one?
Oh, yeah, because you have 2. Oh, no, you can't do a second one.
No?
Well, in my mind, it attached to one of your hands. So you only have one, because you, like, went to touch the thing, right? So you only have one free hand. So you can't do your second dagger attack.
Okay, it would have been nice to know that, just saying.
Sorry, that was my bad explanation.
Okay, so just 6 then.
That's still a good hit. And with that, I noticed that we are at 4 o'clock, and I don't think that we will be wrapping up this mimic fight anytime soon. So...
I have to spend 2 weeks with a mimic hanging off my hand?
Yes, you do. But it's also 2 weeks to think about how to get the mimic off your hand.
Okay.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Hooray! So yeah, we're gonna come to the end of our episode. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. I hope you really loved the Etten sex and us putting Perny in danger. Again, I feel like that happens a lot.
She put herself there.
That
just this time
is also what happens a lot.
You followed me into this room. I guess. Okay, no, you followed me into this room. Okay.
You charged in because you're all happy because, like, you have sex.
Because I smell like Etten sex, okay?
Hey, I'm just hoping to rest here on this bed.
I like to imagine that that's where Fleece is hiding, just under the covers, resting.
I'm gonna sleep.
We will be back with the Winteroak group in 2 weeks to find out how this all shakes out. Maybe Io will be back. We'll see what happens.
If Io comes back, she'll chop my hand off to get the mimic off. Yeah, I'll get this.
If you like what you see, again, I'll just say you can leave us a tip. You can subscribe to our channel. Help us get some better dye or some pizza. Or necessary surgery to save Perny's arm. Who knows? Queer Questers will be back on Wednesday. Cold Iron Progress will be on Saturday. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and it's been fun. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.